What's up, guys? I just wanted to tell you guys about this item that I found on Old School RuneScape. You've seen it around 1,000 times, but it's called the Ring of the Gods. And when it's imbued, it provides a +8 prayer bonus. Unimbued, it works kind of just like the Dagonoth rings, where unimbued, it provides +4, and imbued, it provides +8. But you must have done the, what's it called? The Great Brain Robbery, I think, quest to get the Holy Wrench. If you let me, let's see here. What is the quest called? The Rum Deal quest, which I believe requires the Great Brain Robbery quest in order to get the Rum Deal quest requirement or whatever. Yeah, so it's something nice that I added onto the account today. And it's only 1,000,000 GP, guys. You can't fucking beat that by very much. +8 prayer bonus for... +8 prayer bonus for fucking +8 prayer bonus for 1,000,000 GP in the ring slot. That's not half fucking bad. There's a lot of instances and cases where that might be useful. I mean, think about it. Examine. It is 1,000,000 GP. 1,017,000 GP to be exact. And you can't beat that by very much. Like I said, I want to show you guys something real quick. Okay, peep the RuneScape bank account. I made 10,000 prayer potions today. Actually, I made 8,000 prayer potions. Okay. And I made 8,000 prayer potions, and I bought 2,000 4-dose prayer potions since the GE buy limit is like 2,000 or 4,000 or something. And in order to bypass the buy limit, I made myself like 8,000 prayer potions, which got me like 600,000 XP onto my Herblore skill, which I already have 99. But if you can smell what I'm saying, it's real good. It's real good. Basically, yeah. So, yeah. So my current grind right now is to use up these 10,000 prayer potions. I'm definitely, knock on wood, I'm hoping to achieve some crazy, like, next level shit from these Vires. I just want to leave the past behind me on this one. I pickpocketed 30,000 Vires to only get 3 blood shard drops. Keep in mind, the Rogue's outfit, which I know that on the recording you can't actually see my loot, but just take my word for it. 30,000 Vires, and keep in mind the drop rate doubles is 1 in 5,000, and you get double loot when you have the Rogue's outfit equipped. You get double loot with the Rogue's outfit. So I got 6 total shards in 30,000 KC. And yeah, that shit was pretty much fucking bullshit. To go like 15,000 over drop rate was pretty much fucking bullshit. And I blame Jagex. I blame Jagex for not rigging my account better to get that YouTuber luck. God damn it. I'm just fucking around anyways, but yeah, I had to put that out there that I have a whole new grind like going on right now. I just want to start anew. I just refreshed my loot table. So I'm gonna see how much money basically I make from 10,000 prayer potions at the Vires. I should be able to score 120 thieving by the time I use up 10,000 prayer potions. Knock on wood. You know, I do believe I got like probably about 10 million XP from 1,000 prayer potions. So it seems to be something like 1 million XP, like 10 million, 1 million XP for every 100 prayer potions. Yeah, so it's an 80 mil investment, but I should be pulling something like 700 mil from this little adventure here. I should be pulling really over 700 mil from this little adventure here. Let me make sure I have my Pickpocket Guardian plugin turned on. Yes, it is. And the HP threshold set to 5. Okay. Well, anyways, I will talk to you guys later. This has been an awesome fucking experience, you know, getting back into OSRS, being able to do my daily farm runs. I've only done a couple of my daily farm runs, but keep in mind, guys, I don't fucking really give a shit. Like, when you're out in the ocean training, sailing, doing shipwreck salvaging, you're not at the mainland, you know. And then when you're out like skilling and stuff, like for me, I'm gonna probably get like 175 million thieving XP before I call it quits on thieving, you know, because that's what I usually do. Maybe 190 million thieving XP before I retire from thieving, just in case if there's like another thieving method that comes out like in the future, you know. Oh shit, you know what I fucking forgot to do? I forgot to switch my spell book. So I'm gonna drain my hit points real quick, and then I'm gonna run to my player-owned house and recharge and switch my spell book real quick. I'm gonna make a full-blown guide on how to do this method, but I had to show you guys this Ring of the Gods is fucking some crazy shit. Is like the Ring of the Gods is like some fucking crazy shit. Is +8 prayer bonus, is like the equivalent of like an extra piece of proselyte like armor for those Slayer tasks when you're required to, or like for instances like this, or for those Slayer tasks where you're required to use prayer and shit. Yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome. Gonna go back to the player-owned house. Gotta swap my spell book real quick. And keep in mind, is Venerate the Archaeus spellbook. That is correct, is it not? Okay. Dark Mire and Protect from Melee. After I click the teleport, by the way. Pretty much, yeah. Holy shit. I don't know where people get off like AFKing these fucking things. Like, is that like a real money-making method, AFKing Firewatch? I can't imagine that it's any much better than like 1 million GP per hour. It's probably only like 700, 800k GP per hour. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's like, gonna run and grab another dodgy necklace real quick. It might be a little bit less efficient to do it that way, but not too concerned really about the I just want to do it right, you know. So, anyways, peep the bank. You know, we're going to be using up 10,000 prayer potions on OSRS, and I will be healing with tuna in between inventories. And I also picked up some chocolate cakes off of the ground in the Grand Exchange. And yeah, so anyways, picked up some chocolate cakes off the ground in the Grand Exchange. It is like an extra, like, what is this, like 600 HP? Free 600 HP right there. And these tunas heal 10 HP each. So, yeah, let's get back to it, guys. I might actually, I've been logged in for 4 hours. I'm going to log out and log back in real quick, just so I don't get 6-houred. I love getting 6-houred. I used to love getting 6-houred, actually. I will say that. I used to love getting 6-houred because it shows, like, how much I play the game, you know. It's like my passion in life is RuneScape. So I do not, however, enjoy making videos. I hate editing videos, which is why, like, once I hit the big money, once I hit the big money in my business, I will be cashing out my some of my cash for a video, like a dedicated video editor. And if anyone you know, or if you or anyone you know is any good at editing videos, I will pay you like 6 figures to edit videos for me. Considering that basically this YouTube channel is a not-for-profit venture, I might be, like, per year, you know, like, breaking even on my investment, which I'm not too concerned about, considering I make, you know, good money in real life. I make like hundreds of millions of dollars from my business. Some people might not know that about me. I make like buku fucking bucks off of my company. It took me 27 years to build, by the way. I'm 30 years old. I started my first business when I was 3 years old. And pretty much, you know, in the pretty much near future, looking into leaving behind my disability check to be a full-time business owner, a full-time large-scale business owner. And yeah, I operate based off of integrity, and my claim to fame is happy customers. And when you buy something from me is basically always a profit. So that's my claim to fame right there. So that's why I will be rich, and that's why I deserve to be rich. These Wolf of Wall Street faggots, if you've ever heard of that movie, people that watch the Wolf of Wall Street and think that they want to rip people off to get rich is not the way. I've never gotten anywhere in my life by ripping people off. But at the end of the day, guys, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. You know, if anything, to me, that's like negative propaganda to get people to behave unaccordingly in their business so that other people don't get rich. It is like the fucking corporation itself is like rigging people so that they don't get fucking rich by feeding them a false reality. I don't know about you guys, but I never got too far in my life by ripping people off. You know, I've never really ripped people off, but I've done it a few times. You know, I used to sell weed, you know, and take a little off the top for your personal use. You know, I'm honest. I'm 100% honest. I've got nothing to hide. And now marijuana is legal where I live. So it shows you just how naughty I really am. You know, and cocaine too. I never sold cocaine, but cocaine is a fairly innocent drug. That if you get some good shit anyways, that's not like laced with fentanyl, it's not so fucking bad. It's a very like standard, like every man's kind of drug, you know. But don't do it because it's illegal. I was convinced into doing it when I was homeless. That I didn't have a bed in the shelter, in the homeless shelter that night. So basically I did some cocaine to try to stay up all night. And yeah, so pretty much, yeah. And supposedly, like, I will never do heroin unless it's ever legal. But supposedly heroin is a fairly innocent drug too. But every fucking person in this country, in America, knows that heroin addiction is fucking a bad look. So you probably don't ever want to do fucking heroin, but if it's legal, if the government decides that it's perfectly fine, what's stopping you? You know, I'll probably do it if it's legal. I love drugs. I mean, I fucking love drugs. I mean, I don't do drugs, but I love drugs. I stick to the legal shit. I don't really smoke weed anymore. I drink beer, you know. And the other day, I had to go out. I was out and I had to borrow a quarter off of somebody. I had like $1, like 85 cents or something, and I had to borrow a quarter off of somebody. And he got all pissed off and shit. Well, he doesn't know that I sit here at the computer all day and provide value for society. People are so fucking ignorant sometimes that, like, I needed a fucking quarter and he gave me a fucking $1 and he got all pissed off. You know, I needed a beer for my liver. Let's just say I needed a beer for my liver. The truth is I just wanted a fucking beer and I needed a fucking quarter. Can you just give me a homie hookup and give me a fucking quarter? But he had to make a fucking big deal about it. I hope that motherfucker just rots. You know, I hate people like that. You know, what am I supposed to scour the fucking earth and find a quarter on the ground? You know, give me the homie hookup and give me a fucking quarter. You know, is like, every now and then you bump into somebody like that where, like, but what they don't know is I'm sitting here all day providing value for society. I have 11 businesses. And only one of my businesses I use to squeeze all the profit out of. All of my other businesses are like lowball offers for me. Like, I could be like multiplying my money by like 50 times my money. But I provide such value in all my other businesses because I have one main business that is worth like hundreds of millions of dollars. Or billions, perhaps. And this fucking faggot just had to fucking pull that one out of his ass. Like, get a fucking job, you bum. Fucking talking shit and shit. That guy can kiss my fucking ass. I have no pity for fucking assholes. You know, I hope that motherfucker just fucking dies. And burns in hell. To be frank. And, you know, I can't imagine being such a fucking dick that you can't give someone a fucking quarter if they need it. You know, basically, he can suck my balls. You know, and I hope he fucking dies and burns in hell. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. The Ring of the Gods is fucking awesome. And you should pick your one up while they're still cheap. Because 1 million GP for a +8 prayer bonus, that's some pretty good shit right there. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.